Everyone, welcome back to Shravanam Diaries podcast. We're continuing to read the teachings of Lord Chaitanya by His Divine Grace, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Chapter 1, The Purpose of Lord Kapila's Advent. Continuing. It is said of Kapila Deva, Kapilas Tattva Sankhya Bhagavan. Lord Kapila is Bhagavan. Nowadays, Bhagavan is taken very cheaply because the word is misused. But actually, Bhagavan is not an ordinary man. Avajananti Mammudha. Because Bhagavan Shri Krishna appeared as a human being, fools and rascals, mudhas, consider Krishna an ordinary human. As Krishna himself states in Bhagavad Gita 7.13, Tribhir gunamayer bhavair ebhih sarvam idam jatam mohitam nabhijanati mamebhyah paramavyayam. Quote, deluded by the three modes, goodness, passion, and ignorance, the whole world does not know me, who am above the modes and inexhaustible. Unquote. Yet there are Mahatmas, great souls, who can understand Krishna. Arjuna could understand that although Krishna was playing the part of his friend, he was nonetheless the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Arjuna was in perfect knowledge, yet Krishna instructed him for our benefit. Arjuna requested Krishna's instructions, which are set forth for all human society. After hearing Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna addressed Krishna as Param Brahma, Param Dhamma, the Supreme Brahman and the Supreme Abode. Every person is actually Brahman, spirit soul. We are not actually the body. Awareness of Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman, is actual self-realization. According to Vedic culture, one must understand that he is Brahman, not the body. We should not remain in ignorance like cats and dogs, thinking, I am this body, I am American, I am Indian, I am a Brahmana, I am Kshatriya, I am Hindu, I am Muslim, and so on. These are all bodily designations. When one comes to spiritual understanding, he understands, Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman. This is called Brahman realization. It is not that we become Brahman by some practice. Gold is gold, even if it is covered with some dirt, which can certainly be removed. Similarly, we are all Brahman, spirit soul, but somehow or other, we have come in contact with these material elements. Bhumi Rapo Nalo Vayu, and we have acquired bodily coverings. Consequently, we think, I am this body. This is ignorance. And unless one is enlightened by spiritual knowledge, he remains animalistic. Understanding one's spiritual identity is called Dharma. The ultimate goal of Dharma is enunciated by Sri Krishna himself in Bhagavad Gita 18.66. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. Quote, abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. Unquote. On this earth, we have created so many dharmas: Hindu dharma, Muslim dharma, Christian dharma. These are all manufactured dharmas. The real dharma is attained when we come to the conclusion that Shri Krishna is everything. Again, in the words of Shri Krishna in Bhagavad Gita 7.19, Bahunam janmanam ante jnanavan mam prapadyante Vasudeva sarvam iti samahatma sudurlabha. Quote, after many births and deaths, he who is actually in knowledge surrenders unto me, knowing me to be the cause of all causes and all that is. Such a great soul is very rare. Unquote. The Krishna consciousness movement is meant for the propagation of this message. We are not preaching a particular sectarian religious system, but a real religion, Dharma. Dharmam tu sakshat bhagavat pranitam. No one actually knows what Dharma is, and no one can manufacture Dharma. Dharma is the order of the Supreme Being. No one can manufacture state laws. They are given by the government. The simplest definition of Dharma is that Dharma is the order of the Supreme Being. Since the Supreme Being, God, is one, His order must be one. How then can we be having different dharmas? It is not possible. Different dharmas are created due to ignorance, which causes people to think in terms of Hindu dharma, Muslim dharma, Christian dharma, this dharma or that dharma. No. Gold is gold. If a Christian possesses some gold, does it become Christian gold? Gold is gold, whether possessed by a Hindu, a Muslim, or a Christian. According to the order of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Dharma means surrendering unto that Supreme Being. This is Bhagavata Dharma, and everyone should be taught how to surrender unto God. God is one. There cannot be two gods. When there is When there is competition, there is no God. Presently, there is a different God on every street. But Krishna is not that kind of God. Okay, so God is one, there cannot be two gods. When there is competition, there is no God. And presently, on every street, we can find a different God, but Krishna is not that kind of God. He is the Supreme God, as Krishna himself states in Bhagavad Gita 7.7, Mattah parataram nanyat kinchidasti dhananjaya Mayi sarvam idam protam sutre mani gana iva. Quote, O conqueror of wealth, Arjuna, there is no truth superior to me. Everything rests upon me as pearls are strung on a thread. Unquote. The purpose of this Krishna consciousness movement is to inform everyone that no one is superior to Krishna, God. Because many young Americans and Europeans are fortunate and know nothing of any hodgepodge God, they have taken this bona fide Krishna consciousness movement seriously. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Bhagavan, God, means Shri Krishna. We have simply presented this information saying, here is God, Shri Krishna. Because they have taken this seriously, many young Americans and Europeans are advancing in Krishna consciousness. Consequently, many people are surprised to see how Americans and Europeans have become such great devotees and are dancing in ecstasy. How is it they have become so advanced? They have taken the information seriously. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Whether one touches fire blindly or knowingly, fire will burn. It is not that because the fire is touched by a child, fire will not burn. These young Westerners have touched fire, and consequently, it is acting as fire. Jai. So we have to conclude here for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. The link will appear in a couple of days to this book, and we shall see you tomorrow. Hare Krishna.